Pick up your phone to check one thing, maybe a message, maybe the weather. And 20 minutes later, you're still there. Not because you found something interesting, not because you were entertained. You're just moving, thumb flicking, eyes scanning. Your eyes feel tired, but you keep looking. And when you finally put it down, you don't feel satisfied. You feel slightly hollow, a little restless, like you just ate something that didn't fill you up. You weren't looking for anything specific, but you kept looking anyway. If that's familiar, this isn't about willpower. It's not about being addicted or lazy or wasting your life. You're responding to a pattern that most people never notice. And because you don't see it, you assume the issue is you, that you should be stronger, that other people handle this better. But they don't. This isn't personal, it's structural. The common explanation is simple. These platforms are designed to keep you engaged. Algorithms show you content that holds your attention. Colors, sounds, notifications, they're all optimized to pull you back in. And that's true, but that's the surface. Because plenty of things are designed to engage you, and they don't leave you feeling this way. A good book is engaging. A conversation with a friend is engaging. A movie you love is engaging. But none of those make you feel like you wasted time when they're over. So it's not just engagement. There's something specific about scrolling that creates a different feeling, a feeling of incompletion, of searching without finding. So what is it about scrolling that leaves that particular emptiness? Here's what's actually happening. When you scroll, your brain is in a state called seeking. Seeking is different from finding. Finding gives you a hit of satisfaction, a sense of closure. You got what you were looking for, and now you're done. Seeking is the anticipation before that, the scanning, the searching, the sense that something worth your attention might be just ahead. And seeking has its own reward, a small burst of dopamine every time you move to the next thing. Not because you found something valuable, just because you might. Your brain doesn't reward you for the quality of what you see. It rewards you for the act of looking. That's why you can scroll through dozens of posts and not remember a single one. You weren't absorbing, you were seeking. You're stuck in a state, not consuming content. And the problem is scrolling is engineered to keep you in that state. There's no natural endpoint, no last page, no moment where the book closes and you feel complete. Every post leads to another post. Every video suggests another video. The feed regenerates faster than you can finish it. So your brain stays in seeking mode, hunting for the thing that will feel satisfying. But satisfaction doesn't come from seeking. It comes from resolution. And scrolling never resolves. It's like walking through a store where every aisle leads to another aisle and nothing has a price tag. And you're not even sure what you came to buy. You're not shopping, you're wandering. And after a while, wandering doesn't feel good. It just feels tiring. But because the experience is designed to feel effortless, you don't notice how much energy you're spending. You're making micro decisions every second. Swipe or stop, watch or skip, interesting or not. Hundreds of tiny choices, each one requiring attention, and none of them lead anywhere. So your brain keeps seeking because it's wired to believe that the next thing might be the one that satisfies. But the next thing is just another prompt to keep seeking. That's the pattern, not addiction, not distraction, a loop where the act of looking replaces the experience of finding. This isn't about blaming the platforms or blaming yourself. It's about recognizing that what feels like a choice often isn't. You're not weak for scrolling. You're human. Your brain is doing what it's designed to do. Seeking feels productive. It feels like you're looking for something meaningful, and sometimes you are. But when the environment is built to keep you seeking without ever delivering resolution, that instinct turns into a loop. You're not losing time because you lack discipline. You're losing time because the structure removes the natural endpoint, and without an endpoint, your brain doesn't know when to stop. Once you see the pattern, something shifts. Not immediately, not dramatically, but you start to notice the feeling, that restless, incomplete quality. And when you notice it, you have a choice. Not to stop entirely, not to delete everything and walk away, just to pause, to ask, Am I looking for something, or am I just looking? The difference is quiet, but it's everything.